All right. Hey, everybody. DayTraderRockStar here. And some big news. I want to try to get this out. Hopefully you get to watch this video tonight. Try to watch it tonight because there's some valuable and time-sensitive information on it. So I'm going to try to get it out about 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, first thing off right off, we're going to have the Stock Traders Almanac, Jeff Hirsh, coming by the office and discussing the markets with us. Now, Jeffrey, you guys know him as, Almanac trader and very famous, has all the Stock Traders Almanac, and his father, Jeff Hirsh, has started this, was covering the market statistically since the 1950s and came up with many of the iconic sayings in the world, in the market, in the stock market, like the Santa Claus Rally, selling May and go away, the January effect, so many different things. If Santa, fails to come to Broaden Wall, the market shall stall, stuff like that. It's very, very, historically famous in Wall Street. So we're going to have the founder, the founder's son, not the founder, that's Yale. Yale passed away a few years ago. But he's going to be at the office, and we're going to get to ask him the hard questions. And the hard questions are, let me put this up here because, and that's going to be 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock tomorrow, DayTraderRadio.com. So Santa Claus Rally, everyone hears about the Santa Claus Rally. Like DayTraderRadio.com, Jeffrey Hirsh, Almanac Trader. I just want to make sure you guys got that. Make sure 10 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock in that time frame, he'll be at the office. We'll be talking. And for the members out there and for those out there who want to ask him any questions, send me an email, ironaction@yahoo.com. Put in the subject line, question for Almanac Trader, and I'll ask him right on the air, and you get to listen to it. So you have a good opportunity. Normally, Jeff is on CNBC or Bloomberg or Fox Business, with a suit and tie on. But because we're pretty good friends and we live close to each other, he's going to come in. I want to hit him with some hard questions because this is a time that Santa Claus has failed. Santa Claus Rally has always been something great for the markets. It's the last 5 days of the year and the first 2 trading days of the new year. Now, trading days, not the weekends don't count, but the last 5 trading days of the year plus the first 2 of the new year. And those days, and the saying goes, if those days are positive, we end positive after that. The statistics in history show a very bullish year. And what happens if it doesn't show up? Well, that's a very famous line here. Santa fails to call. So let's just go into it right now. So Santa did fail to call. So I already have my questions written out for him. One of the questions I will ask Jeff, I should call him, is that, because of this adage, this saying in Wall Street, it's a very famous line. Art Cashin, says it. Everyone, it's an iconic saying in the markets. And now such an iconic indicator has failed to give us a bullish return. Does Jeff want to see that the indicator, or basically is this just statistics and we're going to add another line to the almanac and see what happens? Or is there something that we should pay attention to? And is he kind of hoping that the signal shows a correct, direction in the market? Now, I don't know what that's going to be. We're going to talk to him about this tomorrow, but it makes things interesting. Everyone thinks everything's going to be all, nice, but let's take a look at this chart here. And he's probably going to point this out. He just put this out right now. Not every year. Here's the performance if the Santa Claus Rally has failed, and this is the failing Santa Claus Rallies the year and how it was down. Now we could add this year to it. Is it this year added to it already on this? No, I don't see it. 2020. So the last one was 2016. The market was down. The Santa Claus Rally was off 2.3% in that 7-day period. But the rest of the year was up 9.5%. So that doesn't, the year before, look at that. 2008, of course, the financial market were in turmoil, and we had the market crash, and Yes, that was a big down thing. But there is some red here recently. But recently is not really, not really recent. 94, 2000, 20 years ago. So I don't know if I put a lot into this. But let's talk about what we're going to talk about tomorrow, because there's two other indicators we're going to be watching. With Santa Claus Rally and no-show, we will be watching for the positive first 5 days. It's the FFD. So he's going to talk a lot about the FFD tomorrow and the January barometer, the JB. The second and third legs of our January trifecta indicator. Since 1950, there's only been 3 occurrences when the Santa Claus Rally was down and both the FFD and the JB were positive. So, that's we have to actually go into the January barometer. I'll have them discuss that tomorrow if you're not familiar with that is. 2 out of 3 of those years were up over 20%, and the other one was flat, down 1.5% with a 14.8 average gain. There are only 3 Santa Claus Rally years with the FFD and the JBs were. We present you with the other years with one of the trifecta components. Goes on to say profit taking in January has become more commonplace in the last 25 years, and notably softer in election years, which is 2024, this year right now. The selling over the past few days, now you can see the market has been down the last few days, is notable and a warning sign. So I want to ask about what warning sign and what do we do? And what happens if the January barometer is negative? And what happens if the first 5 days or the first 5 trading days are negative? What can we expect? Does that change his overall outlook on the market? How much does he have riding on this indicator? From the famous his father, if Santa fails to call, what bears may come to Broad it and Wall. And there's some more other stuff here, but hey, that's gonna be really fun tomorrow. So if you have any questions for him and you want to ask the hard questions, I will get the hard questions done for Jeff. Who's I thank you, Jeff, for coming by the office and giving us some time, and we're gonna have some good times with you. So that's gonna happen tomorrow. The other thing that we're talking about here, and the markets have been, hasn't been bad. Today, our traders in the room, I think, really did well. They were on the QS, which was a quantum stock, QuantumScape, I think it was, and they rode that I went from $4 to almost $10, and they were that was the stock in the room of today. And the futures actually worked good. We had a divergence early in the morning that just took off. Actually, before we do this, let's go. I want to actually take a look at the calendar. I had the calendar up here for a second. And we're going to take a look at the first 5 days. So the first 5 days are going to end. That's the FFD, the first 5-day indicator. And again, these are the trading days. The first 5 days. Monday doesn't count because it was a holiday. So Tuesday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Saturday, Sunday. So Monday will complete the first 5 days. As of right now, going into Friday, we don't know what Friday is going to be. But for right now, I can tell you that the market is down. We're going to let's take a look where we have to go. If we're going to make that, we're going to come back hard. As you can see, this is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, all the way down. And we have 2 more days. And basically, we got to get back over that 472. That's on the SPY. Let's take a look at the cash here, SPX. There it is. Basically, we got to get back up. Let's put that line up here in that 47.55 area. So we have to, in the next 2 days, rally about 55, 60 points. It's not out of the question. Definitely not out of the question. But the market has been very weak, and from our study with stochastics and the momentum is hard to beat here. I mean, it is in a very bearish zone right now. We got a nice turnover. I would expect a little bit further move down just based off the power push here on the 14.3 stochastic. So I mentioned before the end of the day today that tomorrow if we came in and we gapped down, I would look for a possible long right at the open, or kind of an early morning 950 reversal. We'll keep an eye on that. Just something to throw out there. We'll see how that plays out. But overall, the prop trading has been good. That's the other thing I want to mention. There is a coupon available right now for the BULENOX account, option 1, for your evaluation accounts. BULENOX, everyone, a lot of people are doing. I had 3 people qualified today. We have the Zello alerts, and I got 3 texts from people who had tremendous trading days, and some people that had just great trades off of the early alerts that we put out. It was a divergence alert that just took off. I even caught a good $1,000 move off of that using 6 MESs and 1 ES, and we got that first divergence. And at that point, even though the market came down, we kind of went into defensive mode. I switched back over to the MES just to kind of keep that, because I only want to be taking the divergent setups. I really do. I mean, they're there for us. We know how they work, and it's just a matter of patience and letting them come to us. And that's what all the alerts that we're doing that help people, the Zell alerts, the Rockbot scripts have been. I got to show you the Rockbot script today. I mean, it was off the hook. We used a 300 tick super signal on the ES, and it was just basically perfect. I think it was 9 out of 10. And I'll show you that probably in the next video, because I want to get this video out and just kind of concentrate on the important stuff. But again, I highly recommend doing the prop accounts. It's an easy way to get started. And if you're actually a member of DayTrader Radio or want to use the bots, you can use those with the prop accounts because they do give you that NinjaTrader platform. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, that's too complicated for me." It really isn't. I'll put a link in the bottom of this video, or if you have any questions, to reach out to me. I'll walk you through setting it up. It's not a very bad process. It's just kind of a cool way of starting trading, and you have a chance of qualifying on an account and then getting a funded account and just taking money out of it weekly as long as you're doing good. And I make that sound very simplistic and stuff. It really is if you do take these signals and you have patience and you trade the right way. If you gamble, it could be very back and forth, and it could take a little longer time. Just remember that we build a good foundation. We got the good alerts. Time, everything in the background here. Everything in the background. Let me move this down. Is some tools, some tools that we use. Right here, this is the tradeometer. Here we have this is actually, I have this running right now. This is actually running right now. This is my BULENOX 50K account. And if you can get that 50K account right here for just $29.95 with the coupon. The coupon is DTR Flash because it ends tonight. It really is a flash. It ends at 11:59 tonight. So I would just get a couple of accounts or lock them in. 29. That's for the 50K. I think the 100K is like 35. Up 30s. It's just it's 83% off. It's 83% off coupon. Coupon code is DTR Flash. I'll post that in the description in the video. Just head over to the BULENOX site, and in the video, in the link, I'll show you there'll be some links to how to set up. I have a couple of videos on how to go about setting it up. Doesn't matter. You could get it. Just lock it in before before they turn off the coupon, and then you worry about getting everything started tomorrow. I'll walk you guys through it and stuff. So take advantage of that. The other thing I wanted to just point out is tomorrow's our final day for the big sale. Price increases on Monday, $16.99. Right now it's $14.99, and I have a coupon out there. It takes 50% off at $7.50. If you don't have the coupon code in front of you, just email me at ironaction@yahoo.com. That's ironaction@yahoo.com, and I'll send you the email, or I'll send you a link where you can sign up. But it ends, and we got a lot of new stuff coming. But this includes the scripts. This includes the Rockbot scripts. It includes everything. The tradeometer, which we were just looking at, It includes our news feeds, the watch list, my personal help, and the great show we have, and our great chat room, and a community of traders. So everything here, again, that ends tomorrow, which is just as well because that is a really great deal, and a lot of time in. Let's see here. Let's sign up when you're in the site here. You're gonna get your dashboard up here. I just want to show you here's your dashboard coming up. Now here's your tradeometer, which will show you the tradeometer in a second here. Just like here's your trade alert trade alert box where the trade alerts go in and what we're trading here. Here's where you're gonna get your oops, let me see if I can zoom in here for you. News, tick strike. This is actually I actually have it on the super signal right now. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to switch that over to the main site. I left the office without switching it over. I have it on the Rockbot, I think. I'll fix that right now. But what was I showing you on here? I wanted to show you something. Oh, I was gonna actually show you the tradeometer and the oops, let's go back out. I know what I was going to show you. If you follow these steps here, that link on the top here, that will walk you through. This will walk you through a lot of the process of starting an account, why I think it's good, the different things that you get. I explained some things that a lot of people always ask me questions about. The prices that are listed here are always high, and then they put out these coupons, and those coupons take a drastic amount off. Like right now, the 50K account, normally $125, but they usually have a coupon. The coupon is an 83% off. It brings the price down to $29. So again, and if you qualify, you get the same account that you opened up with. So take that in consideration. 150 is like 35, and the 100 is like 35, and I think the 150 is. I think I wrote these down. Anyway, and then I go into a little bit more, and this is, again, a lot of people always ask me, should I take the end of day stop or the trailing drawdown, which follows your profits up? I go into so it's a little tutorial here. It also gives you the coupon code. All right, you got the coupon code. You got the link there where you can sign up and get downloaded. Apex is also doing a match code. So BTR Apex, if you like Apex, they're both pretty good. The BULENOX and Apex. And again, I just wanted to show you that because that expires tonight at 12:30. So make sure you get that. So the links will be in the video right there for you. Let me get back here now to. I wanted to show you the Rockbot today. Let's just take a look at that. What I'm going to do right now. And again, this script is so good, and you get it as a member here at Day Trading Radio. The different packages, but if you get it as a lifetime, you get all the updates and everything. Let's activate this. So we're going to put it on the ES, which it was on today. We're going to keep it on the 300 tick, and we're going to move. We're going to bring up the strategy here. Move straight into your. All right, we have to switch over. Give it a second to switch. All right, there we go. Cannot add change strategy until your prior request has completed. There we go. Now completed. There it goes. Let's do that one more time. Now, remember, we're going to be on a 300 tick, and we're going to, again, if you have a lifetime, you go to your dashboard, you download the script onto your platform using a NinjaTrader platform. Again, if you open up a prop account, you're going to get a NinjaTrader platform. So you're going to be able to use this script. And it's going to help you a lot. So it's the Super Signal Quad 23. It's the latest, greatest, and the best thing out there. So you're going to click on that. Your parameters are 6, 2, 15, 2, 14. We're going to make this 1 here. And we're gonna make that 14 also here. And we're not going to have a signal bar low. We're going to put down ticks. That means our 14 ticks will be our stop. Trailing stop is going to start after 1. You want to put that at 1. You also want to monitor this if you're trading the Rhythmic platform, because there is sometimes you get errors on the Rhythmic platform when you run automated trades when it comes to stops and placing stops. ES, let's just put that on that, and then let's put it on here, and it should just show up here now. Let's see what the signals are today. Give it a second to start calculating. So I'm on the right thing. Now remember, the tick chart, the volume chart, the time charts are all different ways of actually charting. Just like you have different charts, you have Renko, you got point and figure, you got candlesticks, you got line. Then you have different time frames. You don't have to use a time frame. You don't have to use a 1 minute or a 5 minute. You could use a volume, like you want 1,000 contracts before a candle is printed. So that's called a volume chart. And then you have a tick chart. Maybe ticks, the tick is how many trades are going by. And that is 300 ticks. So that's what we have actually on this one. I'm going to have to zoom out here and see. But after the close, the ticks, the market really slows down. So you're not going to get as many. Let me make sure this is on. This doesn't look like it's on yet. Hold on. Doesn't look like it's on here. You got to click on enable, then apply it. And then it'll calculate, and there it is. So the blue lines are a combination. This is the setup here. This is a setup I'm running on a different computer. So you have different lines on this that I'm doing some new testing on. But basically, this is the same script. The blue lines represent a multiple time frame pullback. Like you can see here, see all 4 stochastics here, how they're all oversold. Especially that gold one on the bottom here. That's our secret sauce right there. And they're all really oversold, and you get that divergence, and that's why you get that trigger there. Plus, that has to be a divergence, and it is a divergence. You get a nice run up, and it takes profits. Now, in each situation like that, you're going to get that same setup. And so that's what we want. We want all time frames lined up. We want a divergence on the 9-3, and we want to take those trades every single time, or at least be alerted to them, and then we can make a decision on the market. So, as you can see, it nailed every spot today. Even on the Rockbot, which is on the sim, it's on a sim, just to show you, because a lot of people use the script, but a lot of people don't have the script, can actually go to the site and bring up the Rockbot channel and shadow the thing. So we just put it on. I run this on my accounts. And as you can see, it was just devastated the market today. It just nailed every setup. It was perfect. And that's just the long side. And it was in a downward market today too. So like I said, so that comes with the membership here. All right, so I want to get this out because I want to hold up. I want to make sure everyone got it. Don't forget, lifetime sale. Reach out to me, ironaction@yahoo.com. Jeff Hirsh tomorrow between 10 and 11, DayTraderRadio.com. If you have any questions, email them to me. The coupon code for the BULENOX DTR Flash, the discount ends tonight, but you can lock it in for lifetime. It's a recurring discount, so You can get a few accounts and hold them, and then start adding the, running the rock bot and managing these things. The next thing you know, you're going to be on your way to qualifying. And we have a lot of members in there who qualify in the room so they can help you out with their experiences. And I'm here to help you also. So with that said, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a great evening. I'm going to probably do a review of today's trading next. Look for that. And I'll catch you guys on the other side.